Fruit tier list part 3. We're doing the tropical fruits this time. Starting off with pomegranate. I mean, the taste is so amazing. It's so juicy and like crunchy. But I have a couple things against it. First of all, it's just kind of annoying to get all the fruit. Like, you can't lie, you gotta cut it open in like a particular way. Scoop out all the stuff, wash it, it's a whole process. And then once you get it out, they have those little seeds inside, and they just add like a weird, crunchy, chewy texture thing, which I don't like. But all that aside, it's A tier just because the flavor and the juiciness is just so good. Next up is kiwis. I'm not really a big fan of kiwis. I never really have been. I'd much rather have a mango or a pineapple, but they're acceptable. I'm gonna say B tier. They're just, alright. Pineapple, man, I used to hate pineapple. It used to hurt my tongue so bad for some reason. But it doesn't really do that much anymore, and I don't really mind it as much. And I just enjoy it for the taste and the texture and the juiciness. Just how refreshing it is. It's so good. It's S tier, man. And then next up is mangoes. Let me tell you, man, mangoes are the most overrated fruit. Notice I'm not saying bad, because they're not bad. They're just overrated, you know what I mean? The flavor is good, but it's not the best of the best. The texture is just kind of weird. I will say, once you dry them out, it becomes such a great snack. It's so sweet, and then the mango flavor is like concentrated. Honestly, this might upset you guys. I'm not going to put it in S tier. I'm going to put them in A tier. And then next up is coconut. I'm not going to lie right now. Like, people really like to talk about how great coconuts are, but I just don't see where they're coming from. It has a lot of uses. I'm not going to lie about that. You could eat it plain. You could eat them dried out. Coconut milk, coconut water. You could make like a bowl out of it or something. It has a lot of uses, but it just doesn't taste that great. So I'm honestly going to have to say C tier. Especially fresh figs. Fresh figs are just crazy good. S tier, no further explanation. They're just good. And then finally, dragon fruit. Here's the thing. The one time I had dragon fruit, I did not like it. It was just too plain. It wasn't that flavorful. It wasn't that sweet. It was hydrating and like juicy. But other than that, it was just not that good. But I only had the white variant. I didn't have the magenta kind. So I might try that eventually, and then I'll be able to judge. But with only trying one kind, that's not really a fair thing to say anything other than B tier. Just because I don't know what the other kind tastes like.